So today I'm going to show you how to print using indigo leaves. So for this tutorial you will just need your indigo plant and some of the leaves, and you can either use cotton fabric, silk fabric or wool fabric, or you can even use paper. I'm going to be using cotton, so come with me and I'll show you my plant. Okay, so here's my indigo plant. These are in a bucket, but they were originally grown in the ground. When the other plants were harvested, I just took some cuttings and I soaked them in water for a couple of days, and they started to grow roots, and then I put them in soil just because I wanted to try and get some young leaves so that I could print with. So these plants are probably about 5 months old. That's how long it took to grow them from seed. And the thing that I'm interested in is the young leaves at the bottom, because these are the ones where you'll get lots more indigo from. So I'm just going to pick some of these leaves off, just enough to be able to print on my piece of fabric. Now what I've chosen is just a pair of white socks. Now these are cotton with some elastane. I just got them really cheaply, and I'm just going to try them. They've not been treated with anything. This is exactly as they are, and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so what I have here is a regular hammer, my socks, some clear tape. I've got my leaves that I picked, so you can see the sort of scale of them. Also, I think they'll look nicer, the smaller scale. And I've got a block of wood, which I'm going to use to hammer onto. And then I've just got a scrap of fabric, which I'm going to use just to cover, because sometimes the hammer can leave dirty marks on white fabrics. So first thing to do here is to take your leaves and lay them face up onto your item in a pattern that you feel happy with. So I'm just going to be completely random about this, just play around, see what feels good to you. Might go something like that. You might want to make a little flower. And because I'm doing socks, I'm going to print on both sides at the same time. So on this side I'm going to do a flower. And what you do, so remember the leaves need to be face up. Once you're happy with the position, take some clear tape and just stick it down. And this is to keep your leaves in position when you hammer. I'm going to cover all of the leaves. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side of this sock. So I need a few more leaves here, but I'm going to go for a more random design because I want to try out different styles and see what it looks like. Now remember here, we need to do them face up, not the wrong way down, because you get more colour from the bottom of the leaf. So again, stick these down. And then position your sock over your piece of wood or any surface that you're happy to hammer on. I'm just going to cover mine. Actually, I don't need to cover this with fabric because I've got a lot of sellotape on here. And then with a metal hammer, just start hammering. After a while of hammering, you'll be able to see where the leaf has sort of almost changed colour, and that's where you've broken the leaf down. And you can peel off a little corner and see how you're getting on. So you can see where it was more broken is starting to imprint onto the sock. Now I've probably hammered that about 20 times, and I think I still need to go again and do double. And then don't forget, you also need to do it on the reverse if you have a reverse pattern. Okay, so I've definitely done more than 40 on each of those leaves. And you can see how much they've disintegrated. Let's now have a look. Let's peel off some of this tape and see if we're happy with what we've got. You can see we've got a leaf shape here. Oh, it smells lovely and green. It smells like freshly cut grass. So there you have it. Your leaf print on one side. Let's check the other side. And you can always sneak a peek, and then, you know, if you don't peel off all of the sellotape, if you're not happy with it, you can just stick it back down and start again to hammer until you're happy that you've hammered out enough of the dye. And you can see on the tape the leaf has completely disintegrated in some cases. Now you're probably wondering why this is green. So indigo now needs oxygen in order for it to go blue. So we're going to leave this and come back to it, and hopefully this will go blue. So my socks have been left for around 24 to 48 hours, and as you can see, the leaf print is so much more bluer, and you've got that indigo tone that we're all familiar with. I absolutely love the way that these have come out. On some cases it's still a little bit green, and that won't get any darker now, as this is the maximum darkness that we're going to be able to get from this. But you can see the little bits of the stem of the leaf. It's absolutely beautiful. So go ahead, go crazy, go and have a go at making your own eco-printed indigo leaf printed socks, or try it on some other fabric and let me know how you get on.